Welcome back to another episode of Save Our Black Men. I'm your host, Ike. You know, I'm the one to preach, not the one to punch. Save our black men. Well. It's another week. But let me not forget this time. If you can, hit that like and subscribe button. If you can share this content with someone else, I appreciate it. But hey, just catch me every week. I'm on Spotify, Amazon, or Apple. Also check out YouTube. I'm trying something new, like having a seat for a change. Anyway, today's episode, DNA, will it save us? Y'all know what I mean? Paternity fraud. Can't trust everybody. So, let me let you know. Paternity fraud. Basically, when a mom, lie to a man and say he's the father of their child. But she knows it's a high probability that he's not the father. You see, at Save Our Black Men, we've been researching topics. And I think this topic very important. Up to 30% of men who get tested are not the father of their child. And before y'all say anything, I'm talking strictly to the black community. So if you're in a room with 10 men and all of us take a DNA test for our respected children, 3 of them guys ain't gonna be the daddy. So to the men out there who have not taken a DNA test, you probably don't want to do it now. Because 30% chance you're not the father of them kids. You see, if you're a good man, people take advantage of you. They'll try to run you down, lie to you, because they know you're a provider. You'll take care of that child. But all this time, that child belongs to someone who's no good. There's a lot of brothers out there that are not handling their business. Hey, I'm going to admit that. Right? And then you got the good guys. See, the women will put it on the good guys. But they know that child belongs to that bad guy. That's the corruption of the system. That's why I think black mothers, should go to jail when they lie openly in court. Now, Save Our Black Men, if you are financially stable, you got to get a DNA test. It's not if, and, or buts, because she going to come for you for child support. However, if you're just a good man and you have any doubt, just get a DNA test. She gonna come and try to play that psychological game. Oh, you don't trust me. You don't do this with me. You don't believe in me. I'm done with you. That means that child got a probability of being somebody else's baby. At Save Our Black Men, we are advocating for people, government officials really, to step in to make a mandatory DNA test. And to my brothers out there, young, old, or indifferent, do not sign a birth certificate until you get a DNA test. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Do not sign a birth certificate until you get a DNA test. I'm telling you this to help you out. I'm telling you this so you can be emotionally stable and knowing that's your child. But if you have any doubt, get a DNA test. Because the system, the child support system, is designed to go against men, but especially black men. And the reason I say this is because I know a lot of brothers done took L with child support. They done took L's for a long time. And see, the courts gonna fight against you getting a DNA test sometimes. Because even they know they hoes. But see, moms don't understand, some fathers don't understand, the state get 10 to 30% of their child support. So you're talking about millions and millions of dollars that they get from that. So they gonna always be on the mama side because it's all about dollars. Anyway, back to this DNA. DNA, to me, will change the game. Brothers, don't get caught up in paying child support for 18 years, 21 years in some state, only to find out that child is not yours. And the mama tell you the child is not yours. That's devastating to everybody, even the child. But you know, peep this game. Mama don't care about the child if she getting child support. If she did, children would be financially stable to go to college, but they don't. Because we could do a little math, and I'm going to tell you why it's important to get DNA. Why it is important to get a DNA test. So you pay $700 a month, right? So it's like, we'll say $8,000 a year. In 10 years, that's $80. In 20 years, that's $160. Think about that. So if you're in the state for 21, you done paid $160,000 in child support. And that child would not have a penny when he turned 21 years old. So, at Save Our Black Men, we're advocate for every man, married or not, to get a DNA test. Don't let people say, oh, he looked like you. Oh, he looked like them. No. Get an DNA test to make sure you're the father. Because the heartbreak, the emotional toll will affect the dad. It will affect the kids. It won't affect the mama because she knew all along. So remember what I said, 30% of men who take the test. There's some people out there that haven't taken the test and the child's not yours. At Save Our Black Men, we holding these people responsible. We holding mothers responsible. And mothers, if you listening and you know that child is not that man's child, if you trying to get financial gain, you trying to get social status, or you don't want to be an embarrassment for you, tell that man, this baby might not be yours. Give him an opportunity. Don't do him like that. Find a real father and give him an opportunity to raise that child. You know, talking about paternity and DNA testing, grown people can handle it. We can understand it. Some men don't. Some men, they end up in jail over this stuff. I understand. But the people it affects most are the children. So dads, to stop that bond, get a DNA test. If the woman fight hard against you getting a DNA test, then you already know what's the probability. At Save Our Black Men, we are advocating to every black man to get a DNA test on their child. See, the game has changed. Back in the day, they took advantage of men for a long time. There's a lot of men walking around here right now, smiling, loving life, thinking they got a son, thinking they got a daughter, thinking they got beautiful grandkids. But the sad reality is, the lady lied. You got a 3 out of 10 chance of not being the dad of that child. And it's sad that women would do that. But at Save Our Black Men, our job is to save our black men. That's from every way possible. Even for this paternity fraud that the woman be doing. And they know that the child don't belong to the man. And get in court and talk stuff about the child not belonging to the man. But the man has signed the birth certificate. See, the system is not for you. Black men, the system is not for you. Remember that. They want you to get caught up. You can sign that birth certificate and the DNA test can come back and that's not your child. You are obligated to take care of that child. And they'll come with a lie and say that's a legal binding document. No, it's not. That's the lie they tell you. How are you going to have a document that's legal binding in a hospital with no one swore that you signed it? No one right there to verify all the information. I hope we start bringing criminal charges against the mom. I hope they start going to prison because this is the worst of the worst. So black men, if you listening, if you have any doubt in your mind, if you have any doubt in your mind that that child is yours, just get a DNA test. It is okay. The mother should respect you for getting a DNA test. If you have any questions, just reach out to Save Our Black Men. We'll tell you which way you could go, which sites are free, and who can help you out in this matter. All right, my time is up. But remember, as always, and I'm going to say this again, as always, before you go to bed, I want you to remember this name. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to remember this name. Before you go out to work, black men, I want you to remember this name, and I want you to remember this saying. I am Ike. You know, I'm the one that preach, not the one that punch. Save our black men.